So the comments in my last video were this. I was not expecting that, honestly. I honestly thought there was going to be like, how dare you do this to us? I subscribed to you for gaming videos only. How could you do this to us? Unsub, 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 unsub. And I was right, actually, because I lost one subscriber. Just one. And I'm not surprised. I don't really care. I mean, they obviously subscribed for my gaming videos and they were like, oh, she's not doing them anymore, so I'm just gonna leave, and that's fine. I don't want to subscribe for vlogs, don't care. And I realized in my last video I seemed kind of serious when I was talking about like opinions and thoughts and topics. I don't want this to be a serious channel. I want this to be fun as well. I'm going to be talking about a lot of other fun stuff and be doing a lot of fun stuff and all of that. Don't worry, this isn't going to be like a really serious channel like Mr. Repzion. If you don't know who he is, he's really cool. He's a serious channel involving religion. He talks about serious stuff, but also does a couple of fun stuff. That's not really the kind of channel that I'm aiming for. The channel I'm really aiming for is like, Dan is on fire, so don't worry, this is gonna be fun most of the time. And I heard that there are 3 birthdays today, and I made all 3 of them birthday cards on my phone. And here they are. Here is a birthday card to Jacksepticeye. Hope you like it. It's one of my favorites. No, it's not. Here's one for Rachel. She is from Twitter. I met her literally just yesterday, and now we have Snapchat together. Here's one for SkyPie720. And I don't know her at all. I just learned this a few hours ago from Jesus Plays. So, yeah, 3 birthday cards. And I realized I never thought to say happy birthday to Amazing Phil from last Friday. In case you don't know, last Friday was Amazing Phil's birthday. I didn't say happy birthday yet. I made a birthday card for him as well on my phone, and I didn't think to do anything about that. I'm doing about it now. Happy late birthday, Amazing Phil. In case you don't know, I'm very decorative and I go a little crazy with the filters whenever I decorate things. And I love making birthday cards, especially really decorative ones. When there's a birthday, I don't like to just be like, hey, here's a birthday card, here you go. I go kind of nuts with it. I start from scratch sometimes. I get construction paper and I just go nuts with that. And that's fun. I love creativity in that way. I want to mention something to those who drive, because something happened to me and my mom when we were going to Sonic a few days ago, actually earlier this week. On our way there, pictures, hope that helps you. On our way there, we noticed that there was a stray dog with what looked to be a chain around its neck, like a leash chain leash, whatever you want to call it, with a couple of puppies with her. So it was a mother and 2 puppies. There were 3 people trying to save the dog. When I say save, I'm not saying that the dog is injured. They were perfectly fine. They were running around, but the dog obviously looked like it belonged to someone. And because it had puppies, they're going to make sure that they save the puppies as well. Well, one of the women who was helping these 2 other people decided to park her car in the drive-in area of Sonic with the door open and the car on. She is just asking for someone to steal her car, especially by a person who is angry at the fact that she had parked her car in a way where nobody can get in. My mom and I were able to get in, but we kind of had to maneuver our way there, and it was annoying. I really wanted to get out of the car and be like, hey, park your car somewhere else so we can get through. You're not the only one who goes here, you know. Speaking of Sonic, I have a guilty pleasure. I'm sure at some point in my life there will be a question asking, if you could eat any kind of food every day for the rest of your life, what would it be? Yeah, I'm doing that now. I can't say I'm happy about it. Nobody ever do what I'm doing, because you will probably die of a heart attack by the time you're 30. For those of you who go to Sonic often, you might know that there's something called a chili cheese tater tots. This is basically tater tots with chili and cheese on top of it. This thing, it is, you can tell that it is probably one of the unhealthiest things in the world. That's the food that I have been eating every day for about a month and a half for lunch, and I get a large too, and that large is, I'm not kidding, it's this big, and it's not wide at all, it's about that wide. Yeah, so there's your question for anybody who was thinking about asking me that by chance. Nobody do that. In fact, if you haven't tried it yet, don't try it, because you won't be able to go back. You will find yourself going back for that the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and before you know it, your trash can's just filled with these empty cartons of what used to be chili cheese tots. I hope I start eating healthier later in life. It's pretty much all I have to say. I want to tell one of my life experience stories sometime in the near future, because it's one of those don't do what I did, learn from my mistakes kind of thing. I've kind of like what Dan is on Fire does. He does like Danecdotes, and that's something I want to do. Learn from my mistake, don't do what I did. I honestly think that this will help people from finding more things to regret later in life, because the way how I handled these situations in my life, I now have massive amounts of regret for it. Now, I'm not saying this is taking over my life, and you should never do that. If you regret something in your life, it's best to just let it go, and I realize that, but if I can stop somebody from making such a big regret in their life, then I want to try that. I'm not sure when I'll be able to tell this story, probably not anytime soon. I'm just saying that that's what I want to do. One more thing. I guess I can say this now. I have a Twitter, and here's my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me, I can't say it's anything interesting. I mean, you'd have a little more entertainment following this Twitter user. I like this Twitter user. He's my favorite. And for those of you who aren't following him now, follow this Twitter person as well. He is a friend of mine. And make sure to follow Rachel over here next to my head. Hi. Rachel is, I just met her yesterday. I don't know if I can call her a friend yet. I hope I can, because she's really pretty. That sounds really creepy for me to say, but I just want to throw that out there. I think she's really pretty. See you next next Saturday. Happy late birthday, Amazing Phil. That didn't work out well at all. Go to Sonic often, and you look at you go to Sonic. No, doggy, little beagle, so cute. Hi. Wonder what she's doing. Oh, she's on the phone. Okay. Hi, lady.